We ain't got Iron Solomon.
Iron, what Iron do?
Oh my God! No, it's
What does
what
Iron
Iron.
do?
It's what's Iron gonna do. I'm gonna say my piece on this from the outside looking in, and then so this is how I see it. Iron was on a nice run. You know what I mean? Salute to Iron. I think Disaster is just a heathenous, dirty scoundrel of the earth, but it doesn't take away from the fact that I believe him and Iron Solomon have one of the greatest battles ever. That's like a greatest battle ever for me. With that being said, he goes on his crazy run. I feel like there's two people accountable for Iron Solomon's run just stopping. And those two names that come to mind is Sue Surf and A Verb. I feel like between the yes, maybe, possibly, no, yes, no, yes, Sue Surf bullshit, which ends up, when once Iron Solomon's adamant that he wants to battle anybody that wants to battle somebody, they give power to the person they're calling out. So it looked like Surf had power to play around with. Maybe I'll take him, maybe not. You gotta wait, as if it's not an all-out legend. Then you have the situation with A Verb and RBE. No need to go too crazy into it. Y'all squashed that, but it ended up being a whole thing. I mean, maybe things happen for a reason, but at the end of the day, it turned out that, what was the reason for, because was it Loaded Lux battle instead of Iron Solomon?
Yeah, it was the whole Loaded Lux thing. Shout out to Verb. Verb, my nigga. Shout out to Iron. Iron always has worked with us in class. It's weird because me and Iron, we actually had two situations like that back to back. You know what I said? We put him on a Rare Breeze card. He had old Red locked in and all that. And then what happened with that situation? And then he ended up getting replaced with Big K. And then we turned back around again and we did the Iron and the Verb setup. Then they come again and it's the Lux shit. You know what I'm saying?
And
So it's like
didn't
Iron gets Iron just he's been getting a bad deal along with RBE every time we've had him booked. But I want to give a big shout out to Iron because one thing about Iron is like we all know that battle rap got the business side to everything. You know what I'm saying? Iron really, really like when he says that type of shit on camera, like how supportive he is of the culture and how he just wants to see everybody winning everything. Off cameras off, no microphones on, no promotion, none of that. He's really like that. Like he's really just like, yo, man, it sucks that this is going on. I know what you got to deal with. All the money involved and all that. Just let me know what you need me to do. None of the fucking diva shit of like, oh well, well, get me this person then, or well, if it's not him, he's just like, I don't care how this turns out. I got your back. You know what I'm saying? So, big shout out to Iron for that.
So he was booked versus Old Red on RBE, and that ended up happening
Yeah.
elsewhere.
Yeah. That battle that's one
Same
of the
battle.
yeah, that was one of the battles that was stolen from us.
Double bodied. Not only did they do so, they stole that, and then the
Yeah.
Load of Lux. So Iron Solomon should have a gripe with them. They kind of stole. I mean, he agreed to do the old. Listen, listen, this is why this question. This is a random question, like you said. He was like, "What is Iron? What are we talking about Iron for?" I'm gonna tell you. I'm just thinking about the type of shit RBE does, and I'm running a court. My mind is working. I'm in like battle mode because the big event's coming up. I'm excited for it. I watched the face off a couple times. I actually got a blog coming out tonight about the face off a part towards the end that I made my own little narrative to, but that's going to be interesting. But as far as I'm wondering, where's Iron Solomon in the mix of all this? You throwing these Iron Solomon in the blue room. I mean,
Yeah, me and Iron have stayed in touch over the last couple years, and I think the battle that we spoke about the most was him versus Mickey Fax. And I'm still, 100% down to get it done. Mickey's down to get it done. I think the change and the hold up on Iron side is Iron has been very, very busy with stuff like business wise, like developing like a new company of his. Some of the people in battle rap might have heard about it. He's got like this venture going on. He's really like an entrepreneur on the low. You know what I'm
nah, he
saying?
is.
Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff going on, and I give him that credit too because as big as a legendary name Iron Solomon is, to not let yourself be distracted for what you got going on and say that, look, I got to put this down to write, because of the way that he actually knows that when he comes into battle rap, he wants to give his 100%. He wants to really, really just shut down a lot of areas of his attention span. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
I respect it. I mean, a lot of us could get like selfish in battle rap and just be like, I don't care if you just had a kid. I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if somebody just, you know, you lost somebody in your family. We want to see you rap because you're a great rapper. You're a great battle rapper. Iron is not going to shortchange the culture. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And every time we talk about the Mickey battle or him coming back, period, he's adamant. He was just like, nah, I'm coming back, but it's got to be this time frame because I'm focused on these things. And every time he tells me that shit, as another entrepreneur myself, I respect it. I'm just like, nah, I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Iron.
Where I actually I worked out with Iron a couple of times. You know, we
Dope.
chopped it. Yeah, chopped it up a couple of years ago. It's crazy. Time flies, and yeah, he does a lot, and he's definitely a cool motherfucker, man. Rocked out
Yeah,
with him,
man. Shout
killed him.
out to Iron. Shout out to Iron.
Yeah. All right. So, and you know what? Just to close that, it's crazy that just to trinkle in, a lot of people be like, yeah, James, whatever. Like, yo, it's my channel. Of course I gotta talk about me here and there. And ARP's here to actually co-sign both the statements. At one point, we were trying to book me and Mickey and me and Iron. Remember
Yeah.
me and Mickey Facts going
Yeah.
at it, or when we was like when we
You
was
and Rain Man, you and Mickey, you and I. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yep, yep.
Yeah,
And now
your RBE resume, especially if we added those
my
guys.
potential, my
Yeah,
actual
your
and my
resume is
potential.
kind
But
of
yeah,
your
you gave
resume
me
is kind of.
Cicero. Um, so
Shout out to Sis, man.
definitely though, definitely rocked. Chopped it up with him after the battle. Definitely fucks with him. All right. So moving along, I want to jump into the golden era of battle rap. Now, would this be considered the DVD era?
The Golden DVD, Golden and DVD.